Iran reveals its ultimate trump card, a 2-ton warhead with 14 Mach hypersonic capabilities, aiming to avenge the 165 students who perished. On March 6, Iran launched the 22nd wave of its Real Commitment 4 offensive, utilizing 2,000 Shahed, 136 drones, and 4 types of Khorramshahr ballistic missiles, shocking military observers worldwide. This missile is 13 meters long, weighs about 30 tons, has a range of up to 2,000 kilometers, and can reach speeds of 16 Mach outside the atmosphere, taking only 10 minutes to reach deep into Israel, carrying hundreds of rapid warheads as a pilot. Through the form of end-stage dispersal of munitions, Iran accurately hit Israel's largest international airport, and the U.S. military's supposedly impenetrable 7-layer air defense network turned into expensive scrap metal in that moment. But that's not all. In the early hours of March 7, the Iranian Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps launched the 24th round of fierce attacks, with 3 heavy missiles precisely striking key locations in Tel Aviv, including the Israeli Defense Forces General Staff Building and the Haifa Military Center's communication systems. Faced with a saturation attack reminiscent of a rain of flowers, the once bustling financial district was reduced to ruins in seconds, with a specific death toll unknown, but this was a decapitation operation of an eye for an eye. These 2 attacks have already pushed the battlefield intensity to its peak, and they are just part of Iran's revenge plan. The last shroud of the U.S. military is also being torn off. Iran announced a series of explosions at the THAAD system in Jordan's Al Salt base, the MQ-9 drone hangar at the UAE's Al Dafa Air Base, and the U-2 reconnaissance aircraft hangar. It further explained that 2 THAAD systems located in the UAE had already been destroyed. Why strike here? Iran specifically pointed out that the airstrike that led to the tragic incident on February 28 took off from this base. The Iranian Navy has also not been hit. The USS Lincoln, originally deployed in the Gulf of Oman to deter Iran, was struck on March 5. It was precisely hit by Iran's modified suicide drones on the flight deck, completely incapacitating the aircraft's takeoff and landing capabilities, forcing it to retreat urgently to the depths of the Arabian Sea, 1,300 kilometers away from the Iranian coast, which is a level of battlefield humiliation the U.S. military has never encountered before. Meanwhile, another piece of news that truly chilled the Pentagon came in. Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov officially laid down the cards and reiterated Russia's position that it would use all military and diplomatic means to prevent further U.S.-Iran military actions against Iran. Shortly after, 3 major U.S. media outlets simultaneously broke a heavy news story that Russia is providing Iran with intelligence on U.S. targets in the Middle East, including precise locations of U.S. warships and aircraft. This is Russia's tit-for-tat response to the U.S. in the Russia-Ukraine conflict, coupled with a secret military agreement worth 500 million euros signed by Putin and Iran. Thousands of missiles originally scheduled for delivery between 2027 and 2029 are now being delivered early, with 500 units of the portable man-portable air defense missile system and 2,500 units of the 9M336 air defense missiles already shipped to Iran. The weight of the signal conveyed behind this is immense. It will mark the beginning of a prolonged war of attrition in the Middle East, as well as a modern form of total resistance. As the U.S.-Iran conflict has entered a fever pitch, the most pressing question is who can endure longer, the U.S. or Iran? U.S. officials are all very tough talking, making bold claims to end the fighting within a month. But Trump's thinking is actually quite straightforward. He doesn't care whether to fight or not. At the same time, this may also be a smokescreen to confuse the outside world. The negotiations for a decapitation strike have never stopped, and if once again negotiations are used as a pretext to create conditions for the next decapitation operation, then the so-called dialogue and easing are nothing but a naked deception and a prelude to storm.